Namaskaram. It's been a long time since I was planning to talk to you in detail about the Yoga Sutras. Maharshi Patanjali's the famous Yoga Sutras. Let's begin with Guru Vandana. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarotam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi abahu purushakaram शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पताञ्जलिम् The moment we hear Maharshi Patanjali's name, all that we can remember, all that comes into our mind is his compilation of the famous Yoga Sutras. So today we will get an introduction about Yoga Sutras. Now, before you get into Yoga Sutras, let's see what yoga is. Although this word is very, very familiar, we might have heard this a million times. But what is yoga as such? Is yoga just a few set of asanas? Or is it something which is much, much more beyond that? The word yoga means to yuj, unite the soul with the divine, to merge the Jivatma to Paramatma. For some of them, yoga could be, like I said, just a set of few asanas, a few Surya Namaskars. Now I've heard of this from many of them. When we take classes, there are some people who come and inquire and ask that I would be interested to learn yoga. Can you teach me? And then we go through the guidelines and we say that yes, we teach them asanas, pranayam, meditations, dharana, dhyana, etc. And then they say, no, I don't want all of this. I'm not getting into any spiritual stuff. I just want to learn yoga. And then I need to ask them as to what do you mean by yoga? And then the answer comes as, I just want to learn a few asanas to keep myself fit. So for them, the definition of yoga is just mere asanas. And then there are some who comes to learn both asanas and pranayam because they want to lower their stress levels, they want to lower their anxiety levels, they need to sleep well. So these are some of the things people come for. Now, is yoga just a mere set of asanas and pranayam? No, it's much, much more beyond that. And for me, if you look at it, I still haven't really understood or I haven't grasped the entire meaning of the word yoga. Maybe it would take many, many more lifetimes for me to really understand it. Now, to know what yoga is, to know what it means, I'm beginning to study it. And through the great Maharshi Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Yoga, for me, as of now, is a way of life, is a way to learn, to understand, to grow, to evolve, to know my own true nature. What are sutras now? Sutras are string, thread, or the English dictionary meaning says it's aphorisms. And what are aphorisms actually? Aphorisms means a concise statement of high scientific value, typically by a classical author. There are no doubts about it that Maharishi Patanjali is a highly renowned classical author. So his statements, his sutras, are not just mere statements, but are of high scientific value. It's completely logical and completely scientific. Maharishi Patanjali has written around 196 Yoga Sutras. It's divided into different padas or sections. Samadhi pada on contemplation, Sadhana pada on practices, Vibhuti pada on properties and power, and Kaivalya pada on liberation and freedom. Now here I am very much excited to study this Yoga Sutras in detail, and I would want to share this with you, share the insights, share my understanding of it, and I would want to get it into the open for you also to understand what are Yoga Sutras. I hope we will have a very beautiful journey in this, and I'm very much inspired and excited to study with you all together. Now, if this particular talk or if this particular learning helps you even a little bit in your life, I would owe that to all those great masters who's taken a lot of effort to compile it and to teach us. And if there's any small mistakes or inappropriate statements that I would make, it is only because of my small little mind, and I would ask you all to forgive me for that. So let's study this together. Let's evolve together. Let's understand our true nature together. I'm all excited. I hope you all are there too. Pranam.